What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, and this is SmellGoodz. Listen, starting something new on the channel here. Every Friday, I plan on releasing a new video, basically a full bottle Friday video. In other words, I've got lots of decants, lots of travel sprays that I've accumulated in my short time of fragrance enthusiasm or enthusiast, whatever you want to call it. And so I figured, share with you kind of the things that I've got that aren't a full bottle yet and give you my rating on them and see if they are full bottle worthy for me. So the first one I've got up today is by a house that I really like, a niche house called Mancera. I've got something else by them already by the name of Cedrat Boisé or Boys or Bois, whatever you're going to call it. Cedrat Boisé. Really like that, really enjoy it. I got this travel spray along with a few others that I'll do some other reviews on. In fact, I did black gold, so I'll link that up here. You can check out that video. But this one is Tonka Cola. It's hard to see, but this is the travel spray. It is Tonka Cola. As far as just to kind of give you the accords on it, as well as the notes. The accords of it, it's a warm, spicy Coca-Cola, vanilla, cinnamon, amber, sweet, cherry, citrus, fresh, spicy, and aromatic fragrance. And then as far as the notes on it, top notes are cinnamon, cherry, Sicilian lemon, nutmeg. Middle notes are Coca-Cola, Indonesian, patchouli leaf, orange blossom. And then the base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, benzoin, and labdanum. So I've worn this a couple of times already, just because I got it springtime, wore it a couple of times there. Really wasn't to me, this isn't a spring, summer, or it's really not a summer fragrance. And where I live, summer starts very early and lasts very late. In fact, technically, we're still experiencing some summer weather here at the beginning of October. So I haven't really worn this since then, going kind of really off of my memory as far as the longevity and things of that nature. But as far as the fragrance itself, so you do get some of that cherry, you get that cinnamon and nutmeg spice in there, but you also get that Coca-Cola. And it's an interesting thing because it's like a fizzy type of cola, it almost feels like. I'm not saying it tickles your nose, but it does kind of give that feeling or that sensation that it's kind of a fizzy cola, right? As far as the longevity that I remember experiencing on it, as far as the sillage and projection I remember on it, not a huge projector, so it's not something that is going to fill a room easily. Which for Mancera, it's kind of, you have some that really fill a room, really are projecting really loud. This one's not one that comes off that way. Even now in the room I'm in right now, as I sprayed it, I smell it, but it's not what I would consider a room filler. As far as longevity, I do remember longevity did last a good number of hours, 8 to 10 hours. So definitely in that longer range of fragrances, it does last a long time. As far as the scent, it's a nicely blended scent. It's a nice scent. But it just doesn't fit my scent profile, right? It doesn't really do a whole lot for me, right? You get the cola, and it's hard to describe the cola that's in it, because there's another fragrance I think I did a review on from day 3, that they have a cola fragrance that it was just a really nice, well blended, well pushed out, well designed cola fragrance that worked really well. This one doesn't move me. It doesn't really do a whole lot for me. In fact, if I could put it this way, if I'm thinking of colas, right, you got your two main ones. You've got Pepsi, you got Coca-Cola, right? Pepsi, you got that sweetness of that cola that you can pick up even when you're smelling it, right? Coca-Cola, you've got a little of that sweetness, but really you've got a more of a bite with Coca-Cola. This cola, if I could put it kind of in a category, this is Dollar General cola. Not saying that the scent is cheap made or anything of that nature, but it doesn't really give me any expectations. It really doesn't give me anything that I'm like, ooh, yeah, it's just there. It's a cola fragrance that just doesn't work for me, right? If I'm going to say if this is full bottle worthy, I'll just let you off the hook right now. This for me is not full bottle worthy. It's a good fragrance. It's a decent fragrance. It's just not something that I'm going to invest in and give more attention to than out of this travel spray that I've got. So once this is gone, it's gone, right? As far as my rating on it, I'm going to give it, just because of how I perceive it and how I like it, I'm going to give it a 7.5. It's not bad. It's not a really mediocre fragrance. It's just it's not a stunner for me. So I'm going to give it a 7.5. As far as the projection's decent. Not a room filler, like I said. Longevity's good longevity, as a lot of Manceras have. But that's just it for me. Do I regret it? No, absolutely not. Something that I wanted to pick up just because I'd heard some things about it. A guy who I know who's also a pastor like myself, he loves it. He put it on his Facebook and was like, man, I love this fragrance. So I was like, let me check it out. Checked it out. It's okay. It's okay. But that's my first episode, if you will, or first take on Full Bottle Fridays. Let me know what your thoughts are. My goal, like I said, is every Friday I'll have a video out that will have one of my tester sprays, one of my decants, whatever, and tell you whether or not I think it's full bottle worthy. I do have some that are in the pipeline that are definitely full bottle worthy. This one just isn't. So that's it for this one. If you enjoy content like this, do me a favor so that you can make sure that you're seeing every Full Bottle Friday video that I put out. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you're hitting like. Hit the bell for notifications so you get notified, and then meet me in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. We'll see y'all next time. Have a great one. Be blessed.